repeat that again this year like they did last year, getting to the World Series.
Percy Yamas in the 3 spot had a solo home run in the first inning yesterday, Illinois, and she will get the start here this evening to take on Ole Miss for a shot at Texas in the quarters. In the first game of our night doubleheader, LSU and Georgia coming up later this evening. Kennedy Bunker to lead things off. Senior out of Simi Valley.
Change of combination. She just throws in so many different spots through the zone.
Chopped right back to Marjetko at home. They've seen some adversity this year with the schedule up and down, with Pickens out for a couple of weeks. Back to 100% now, and drifting back out in center is Sophia Knight, 2 down, and here comes Yamas. In this exact spot, last night hit a solo home run.
Yamas doing all that damage as a freshman last year, and no sophomore slump for her. She's still who you circle in this lineup.
Ripped down to first and knocked down by his first at-bat for Tennessee.
Ball too far outside.
And Dodge draws the walk. We heard Anthony Small, the home plate umpire, say too far outside. He's with Chris Neighbors. Tried to pull the outside pitch. The only play will be at the first, but successful in moving Dodge over into scoring position. And she'll pass the bat
behind her teammate, moving her up into scoring position.
In the home stretch. And Aycock gets a strikeout of Leach, 2 down.
So it's about 62 miles an hour, just enough off of it, but you can see the rotation on this.
She's actually just wrapped up classes and starting finals. She did do some studying today for her advanced physiology, human physiology.
2 for 3 in her SEC tournament debut yesterday. And there's a rocket off the glove of Clark, and George is on board once again.
Backside down, using those legs, and just barrels this up, hits it hard right at Emma Clark off the glove.
How about 70, which is outstanding. Slow roll to short, could be 2. Not in time to get Reisner at first. They do get the lead runner.
Curve on the outer half, and
yesterday. Another ground ball to short, deep in the hole, foul. They do get the lead runner again as she goes the short way.
Great communication, a really good job by Ella Dodge to get to second base. Belafa had no opportunity to get
considered for an NCAA tournament bid with a 500 record. They have won twice. They need one more tomorrow against Florida. And a strikeout of Talon Holly, Tennessee Player of the Year and a top 20 recruit for the Lady Vols.
This year, the number of freshmen that are having just breakout seasons.
That'll scooch under the glove of Reisner. And a 1-out base runner for Tennessee.
Well, that's a 0-2 pitch that leaks back into the zone, and
that one pops out of Bunker's glove. And for the second inning in a row, Tennessee's got a runner in scoring position.
Path. So it's going to get almost in the eyes. And as I thought she pulled back, but then it looks like she offers here. You can see. Yeah, so that still looks like a...
And thus it is Ritt. Right back to Aycock, who spins to fire to first as we send it down to Holly.
Head coach, why did she give the ball to Kyra Aycock to start this big game? And she said, I love her maturity. She's had a couple of mistakes there and then really calmly makes the play, keeps that calm demeanor.
Opposite field, base hit, and Tennessee strikes first. The bat of Belafa. Just her 10th RBI of the season.
With attacking early, and you see this pitch is right down the middle. It's supposed to be on the outer half, a drop ball away, but it leaks back onto the zone, and Faw's just going to bash it the opposite way. So the wild pitch.
Upset the 13 seed Arizona in the regionals, and then took down the 4 seed Arkansas. See, but they were both close games, one of them in extra innings. showed themselves quite well in the postseason a year ago.
Just even getting there, and similar this year in the sense.
Her strikeout to walk ratio, I think it looks like it's about 6 or 7 to 1. So good, and she gets the strikeout instead of the free pass, 2 down.
Just what we were talking about. Not just aiming to win, we want to dominate so that we create separation between ourselves and our opponents.
Spent 5 weeks, right? Had to deal with injury, with illness. Ripped through the right side. Ella Dodge, the leadoff batter, leading off this 3rd inning with a single. 5 SEC teams in Oklahoma City last year. How many can make it this year? Oppo, a lot of leads back on the track, and the catch is made by Grisham. Put a charge into that one.
That's a good job by Grisham to go back and get that ball because it looked like it was going to float over, and she had to over her left shoulder, and then she has to turn around. Good footwork to turn over and go over her throwing shoulder to make.
Here's Gabby Lee. That hitter. Second free pass.
Miss.
Pops it up to short. 2 down.
Low 50, so Marjetko really doing a great job at controlling the zone. No free passes, the 3 strikeouts, and her 3 innings of pitch.
And just the 1 hit off the bat of Maddie George. Mackenzie Pickens, and now a second hit. And the lead off aboard for the 4th.
Well, this ball's rise ball, and it off the end of the bat. At first, it looks like it might leave the yard, but because it's off the end of the bat, it's just going to drop in from left field. So a lead-off hit, though, for Ole Miss.
The damage. Opposite. And there are a couple on with nobody out, and here comes Maddie George. For the Tigers. Pickens and Yamas aboard. Ground ball, and it gets under the glove of Dodge. And a hesitation coming to the plate, and it won't hurt Pickens, who ends up scoring the piece.
Well, defensively, it looks like a little bit of miscommunication between Clark and Dodge on this right side of the small ball. And try to force the hand of the infield for Tennessee. The line.
Pops it up. 1 down.
Good job by Morrison to keep that in her glove.
Slow roar to second for 1 over to first. Not in time. Stanley Grisham. Marjetko struck her out with a drop ball first.
Able to work the corners in a big jam here. Trying to get out of it.
Against Tenley Grisham. Ole Miss take the lead. Chops back up the middle and through. Knocked down. And they've got the runner hung up behind between 3rd and home, and a run will score, but then the final out. One up in the infield, and then they get the runner caught off at 3rd base, but the run before her. They took 2 of 3 from Tennessee in the regular season, all low scoring, all decided by.
We saw Coach Weekly getting in to Tennessee.
Drifting over by the line.
And one of the things that Coach Weekly talked to us about is that we can't let the misses go by.
Opposite way, Sophia Knight, and reaching out to make the grab is Grisham. 2 down. Ball, and that's ball 4. Quite a moment earlier this week for Carlin Pickens, the #1 pick in the draft. We've got coverage for you all summer long on the ESPN networks, building towards July down at Texas A&M and Davis Diamond. And Pickens came on stepped up in the big moments. Ball. And it's ball 4 there, and they were wondering how that missed.
First free pass given up by the...
Missed 11 days back in early March.
Over-rotated, the arm gets behind that. It now is an impingement, right? And it creates shoulder tightness.
Ground ball to Clark. She'll step on the bag. 2 down, and Starr is in position.
And with those mechanical changes...
And it hit her. So from a strikeout to a free pass.
To a ball that is a drop that just gets away from Carl. So Pickens hits Pickens.
Well, now it brings Yamas up, and there's going to be 2 in scoring position as that pitch kicks away from Morrison. And draws the walk to load the bases. Right back up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. They'll try and score a second, and they will. 2-run single for Maddie George.
No hesitation. She is on time, barrels that up, and with 2 outs, Ole Miss easily going to score a couple more to widen the lead by 3 runs.
Telling the third base umpire that that's on you. All this going down, and how do the Lady Vols respond to that controversial top half of the inning? Putting themselves down 4-1.
Opportunity here, 3rd time through the lineup.
Ball. And Dodge draws the leadoff. She's on base for the 3rd time, and the tying run.
A lot of similarities also with Aycock. Drop balls hard at 70 miles an hour down in the zone.
Ground ball to first. Yamas gets the lead runner at second. 1 down. Miles an hour on that offer. She pulls it to Yamas. Same deal. And not good coverage there by Mackenzie Pickens. Couldn't get to the 1 lead into the 6th inning. Snagged at 3rd by Maddie Rutan.
This coming out, just barreling up. This ball is just mashed right at Maddie Rutan. Look at the way she's going to dive into that 5-6 hole. The reacts.
Now to work with.
Yeah, and ironically, the run support's less for Pickens than it is for Margetko and Newer.
Now a strikeout, but the ball gets away from Morrison.
Well, and you can just see things are wheels falling off the cart. So that comes
a little bit of everything going against her here.
Yeah, exactly.
Starr. Check that. That's a pinch hitter, Rachel Connors. Pops it up. And foul would give way to Knight. 2 down.
Velocity that she has, but we still realize she's a young pitcher. And I think as she matures, she'll work on some pitches, action in and out of the zone, more curves, more screwballs, going to definitely help her.
Legging it out safe at first is Malvin. And 2 on, and they'll the order.
Well, it's a slow developing play because of the high hop. Ella Dodge does a good job to go get it, but
3-2 pitch from Pickens. Opposite way base hit. We're going to send the runner. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. 5-1 Ole Miss. And
comes to her back and reaches with the right hand.
let's see if the glove hits the helmet here at all. Is there any contact there? What a Grisham.
Call that a swim
review,
move.
The call on the field. The runner is out. Tennessee has 2 challenges remaining.
Just no rhythm within the offense right now.
6 outs to work with. Kyra Aycock have been a good combo so far. And Holly reaches one down.
Well, and now you can
on the host bubble. Similar to the run they made in 2021, won the SEC tournament. 4 games in 4 days. 2 down.
Chasing a pitch out of the zone.
1-2 pitch. Base knock. And the Lady Vols rally on 2.
And this is about adjustments. This is Sophia.
1. 3 outs left to work with, and first the Rebels will go.
He ends up dropping this game. They're going to go back and look at film. And
Pickens skies that to right. Lady Vols do have in the bottom of the 7th, but they have only mustered 4 hits against really good Ole Miss pitching.
Yeah, and I think it's the lack of adjustments.
Yamas has reached twice, a single and a walk. And now 3 times. That walk on 4 pitches. And here comes Maddie George as we take a look
under 400 with the 21 home runs. So it's power, it's average.
Fearless does have a home run off of Pickens in the regular season. Lines that to third. 2 down. Ball in the dirt. Yamas will advance. Wild pitch from Pickens. They advance to the quarters against Florida tomorrow. Ole Miss trying for a showdown with Meredith Barnhart. Just her 31st at-bat of the season for the freshman out of Parker, Colorado.
And the Leach sisters
get it in play, put some pressure on the defense. Ground ball to second. And Ole Miss 2 outs away from an upset. And
in fact, Ella Dodge is the only Vol to get into scoring position.
Infield pop up, 2 down.
Last teams in the league, standings-wise, versus top teams in the league, you knew it was always going to be a battle, and that's what we're seeing at this SEC tournament.
Ground ball to second, and it's bobbled, and Tennessee has hope.
Right, we got this.
Zoe Schuler on the run, and fitting that it should come down to the Leaches. 0-1 from Boyer. 1-1. Who follow in the footsteps of 2 older sisters, a full family of Lady Vol softball players. With Alana on base, here's Gabby. Corner. Ball. Ball too far out.